Hello, I'm 90s Ed LaRock. I want to thank you for serving as a PCS substitute. I know this may seem a daunting task. You'll trust me, I'm going to take you on a journey today to ease your mind. You're ready. Join me as I answer all of your questions and address all of your concerns within the next 5 minutes.
Hey team, I'm 90s Marcy Davis, and I'll be your first stop on this journey. Let us begin with morning procedures. Thank you for making this a priority. When you arrive at PCS, your first stop should be the front desk. There you will meet Gina Cybrance, pronounced Cybrance. She is our substitute coordinator, and boy does she do a swell job. Ms. Cybrance will prompt you to sign in. She will then hand you your subfolder and key lanyard. This lanyard includes your keys, substitute name badge, and whistle.
Your subfolder is everything you need for your day. First, you will find a table of contents. Next will be all faculty phone numbers and email addresses. This red page is our safety protocols. These are very important, so please read and become familiar with them. These are also posted in every classroom by the door. Next, you will find student allergies. The following section is your class roster. Your teacher will leave you their classroom policies and procedures so that you are prepared for the day, as well as their daily schedule. Next is your morning recitations. Lower school classes also have academic recitations. The next section is the substitute handbook for your reference. Finally, in the back of your folder is a place for you to leave any notes that you may have for your teacher. Now that you've seen the roadmap for your day found in your subfolder, it's now that we turn to the room where the magic happens. Your classroom. The first thing you'll want to know about is your classroom phone. It will be sitting in its holder, typically close to the whiteboard. These are assigned specifically to their individual classrooms, so do not remove this phone unless, of course, you take your students out of the classroom. This phone is used for all communication during school hours. If you need anything from administration, the front desk, or Mrs. Mayo from the atrium, you have a conversation already started and saved on the Signal app.
Hi, this is 90s Brandon Knife, and we're going to be discussing the safety regulations at Providence Classical School. First, fire alarm. Once you hear the fire alarm, you line your class up in an orderly fashion, follow the path of egress, and remain quiet the entire time. Secondly, the tornado drill. Once you hear an air horn, you will once again line your class up in an orderly fashion, remain quiet, and walk to the approved area. And lastly, the whistle. Once you hear a whistle, it means that there is someone that has intruded our area. If that happens, you will then close your door, lock your door, pull the shade down, line your students up in the approved area, and remain completely quiet. Thank you.
Here's an example of what should happen if you hear the fire alarm. Here's an example of what should not happen if you hear the fire alarm.
Although our journey has come to a close, yours as a sub is just beginning.